Hi everyone, I'm LS11 Soldier and this is a King Arthur video. And today, first of all, I'd like to apologise. It's been so long since I posted my last video. I've been so busy with my new job, and then for the last week I've been in Romania visiting the amazing Odd One Gaming and Susie Plays, and seeing their super cute daughter Liliana. And we've just been having some fun, going on some weekends out and things, doing a bit of gaming, discussing some content in the game, what we thought. And obviously, my plan for this game was to play it free to play and see if it is something you can do. And looking at from what I've seen in my own um, experience, and also from seeing how Odd One's accounts progressing fully free to play, and where Susie is at the moment with her paid account, then yeah, it is super easy to attain what you need to attain with free to play. Now, whether that's going to change after global launch, which if this video goes out today, is tomorrow, because today is Tuesday, so global launch is scheduled for tomorrow. And so far, I've found that there's nothing you can't do in the game with little bit of time and effort. It's not all behind a paywall. Obviously, there's some things that are there for specifically for people who pay, but I find it's more for quality of life and speed, rather than if you don't pay money, you can't have this champion, or this gear set, or this whatever, that means you can't contend in the game. So I'm going to just go through a little bit about where I'm at the moment with my account, and obviously you can see what's possible with free to play. So I'm currently on level 41 as a character. I've been playing now for coming up to 30 days. I think I'm on about day 27. So, and I've got a fair few characters, some legendaries. Merlin was part of a banner, which everything I pulled was from buying the pass that you buy with gems, pulling from what I got in the summons from completing quests and completing campaign stages, and then I used some gems to make it up. Now, I didn't get to the full 60. I actually got him early. I think I got him about 53. But to be honest, when I got him at 53 pulls, I still had, I think it was 5 or 6 days left before it ended. So I would have easily made it. So it shows that you can get those banners if you work hard and if you play the game a lot. As I said, I have been working pretty hard with my new job, doing some long hours, but I do try to get on the game as much as I possibly can in any free time I've got around my work life and my family. But yeah, so Merlin I got. Then my best champions so far that I've found are in the likes of Kay, in the likes of Anguish, in the likes of Isolde, Sarah, are all rares. Degenerate, who comes clutching some dungeons, mainly Gorgos, which I will put a video out there later on in the week showing you my level 8 on that. And I actually did level 7 with Gorgos in no gear, so he's super effective in there. Yeah, and then Morgan, who you get for free. Lancelot, who I believe you get for free as well, or did I pull him? I can't remember if I pulled him on some sort of banner. And then Tristan, I know is definitely free. He's fantastic. And then Tristan's Flame Relic, which you get from once you join a clan and you start doing the daily missions and things, and you get the clan gold, you can actually buy his Flame Relic, which I've been playing around with, and I think it is probably one of his best of the three. And you get that from saving up clan gold. So obviously you don't have to. Once again, you don't have to spend to get the good relic. You've got possibility of pulling them from the summons here, but then you can also oh, what's the word I was looking for? You can also buy them using things that you get for free by just doing content. And yeah, so that's where we're at the moment with champions. I've got a lot of others that I'm working on for certain things, like once again another one. Add an Acolon, who's a rare, who's super good for the bear, the ice bear. When it hibernates, he uses his A2, and that stops him from healing when he wakes up, which is great for that. Oops, sorry, I've knocked that off. Who else am I looking at building in the future? Baldwin again, a buffer, great character. Clementine, I've been told, is good. I've not got round to building yet, but yeah. So there's some characters that you could probably complete most of the content just by using the characters that you get for free for starting the game. So then obviously you don't need to sort of have all these top tier champions just to be able to progress. And to prove that, in the story mode, main story, I've completed normal mode apart from the final boss on 3-star. Everything else I've 3-starred apart from 10-7. And then on hard mode, I'm through to 5-7. I've just finished 5-7, so I'm starting on 6-1, which means that these Royal Road pack here, Path of Honor, I've now completed, because the final quest for that is to complete 5-7 on hard. So that's fantastic. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with story mode. And adventure mode, once again, some of these I've not, as you see, they get to 97, 98, 92, because you have to build certain characters that you wouldn't really build for anything else to open a chest once you've defeated the ads or the bosses, whatever you want to call them, or the monsters who are defending that chest, but you can only use certain characters. And obviously, because I'm playing free to play, I've not really bothered to build characters that I'm not going to need. So therefore, I am going to hold off on them. But eventually, when I've got more time and more energy and things, then and more XP potions, things like that, I can start looking at building those teams just to complete that content. And then when you go into Colosseum, we're on season 4 at the moment, and I'm 22nd, so not doing too bad. I was higher up, and then in the season rankings, I'm currently in silver 4. So I'm progressing with that. I'm not really much of a PvP player anyway, but I'm just doing it for, the rewards and stuff you get from it. And then when we go into the restricted area, so Plane of Beasts, this is what you use to get your orbs that you need to level up characters after you've got them to the next level, to then level them up to the next set of 10. And on Plane of Beasts, I've currently got to level 7. My characters do need a lot of work to push 8, 9, and 10. So that's going to be something I'm looking at doing in the future. Burning Land, Gorgos, I've got to level 8, like I said earlier, with using Degenerate. Frozen Plain, which is the ice bear I was talking about earlier, got to level 4. As you could see, my Acolon wasn't fully built, wasn't fully leveled, so I need to work on that and some other things in that team to make that higher then. But that's something I've not really pushed just yet. Same with Shrine of Storms. I've got it up to level 3, but I've not really pushed it yet because I've got other things I need to do first. Equipment Dungeon, I've got all 3 unlocked. I think I'm on 6 and 6, and then Arcelius, I'm on 3. But then again, to be honest, for Arcelius, you don't need to do too much Arcelius because it's for your what do you call them? Keepsakes, which you can only use keepsakes, all 3 in the set, when you have level 6. So level 6 ascension on your characters. And as you could see earlier when I showed you my team, most of mine are only at level 3, level 4. So I need to work a lot on sealed temple, which is pretty difficult. Clan raid, as I said, you get rewards for doing things in the clan. We can't do clan raid at the moment because it's resetting. And as you can see, Susie absolutely slaughtered it. Well done, Susie. Forbidden Dungeon, I'm on level 29, just about to hit level 30. This is pretty difficult once again. It's something that I'm going to be working on in the future. I'll record it as I'm working on it, and then obviously, because I can't go back to it after I've finished it, once I do beat it, I will then make a video showcasing the team that I used to beat it. Favour Dungeon, these unlock once a day, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then on Sunday, all of them unlock. I've not bothered with Crow's Favour because I've only got about 2 champions that are Crow, and they're not something I'm going to use. Stag I've got to 7, and I believe Steed I've got to about 5. Bull about the same, so we're progressing quite happily with them for the characters I've currently got that I want to be working on. And as I said, I'm not going to waste energy on something just for the sake of completing it when it's not something I need at the moment. And then with Forbidden Dungeon as well, once you've completed, say, 29, every day you get 5 attempts at doing a round. Now, if you can't do 30, you think, oh, well, that's it, I'm stuck. But no, because you can auto clear. For the rewards, you can auto clear 5 times. And it's not an auto clear as in you've built the team, you've set it, you put it in, but then RNG kills you. It's just a click the button, it gives you the rewards 5 times. Happy days. No chasing, no fighting. And no RNG, basically, which for some people I know, if you want to set something on auto farm and walk away for an hour, and then you come back and find that you didn't actually complete anything because your RNG had kept triggering you. We've done Favour of Dungeon, Sealed Temple, once again. Relic skill level up, Master of Apocalypse. I think I've only done the first level. That's pretty difficult. And so is Sir Nunos. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I've got it. Level 3, 9 minutes and 33 seconds, manual. Obviously, I'm working on trying to get it full auto. But then once again, that's Baldwin, Tristan, Anguish for his amazing dots. And then Sarah, who, in my opinion so far, of all the champions I've got, is probably the best healer in the game for me. Now, obviously, there's going to be legendaries that come along or that maybe already be out that I haven't got yet, so I can't test. But she has a very good kit, and she's pulled me through quite a lot of battles, to be fair. So yeah, that's about it. Oh no, sorry. And then you've got your tower content as well. So Plaza, Fountain Plaza. Oh, we just do here. Look, it's easier. My castle's at level 9. My forge is at level 4. My relic forge is in level 2. My market's level 4. Level 2 for my workshop, which is the max, which means I can level 2 buildings at a time. Fountain Plaza level 5. Mage's Tower level 3. Both my lumber mill and steel mill are level 9. And then obviously that's the Colosseum. Now, you do get quite a lot of rewards in the game that keep helping you progress. And you get some really good stuff when you complete like the daily quests. And what I would recommend to anyone, and I said this earlier, I think, but anyone who starts the game, for the first 2,000 gems you get, I would personally say save them. Get up to 2,000 and buy this commander pass, because there's so many things in it that you need, like rare XP potions, 5 of the special summon tickets, which is like the second tier of summoning above the rate up. What else have we got? Silk gold, which is an absolute nightmare to farm, so that's good. Some more energy, some more gold. And then as you get near the end, you get another 5 summons there. And then once you complete it, you get these rate up summon tickets, which are what you use for guaranteed events of pull 16. You'll get this champion or that champion. So I wouldn't pull them unless you've got enough or you've saved up enough with enough gems to cover the difference. I wouldn't bother pulling on a banner unless you know you can definitely complete it. I would save it. As you can see, I pulled Merlin, but Belvedere, I haven't had enough, so I haven't pulled them because I've only got about 15 at the moment. And then obviously, if you are planning to pay, this champion pass is great again. Lots of gold, lots of summon a guaranteed legendary hero. More energy, more of these summons, I think we already said. This, more of the summons, some of these ingredients or materials that you need for making the higher level gear. Yeah, so there's a lot in that for me that I, just from completing daily quests and seasonal missions, that I think is worth, the 2,000 and even the £20 if I wasn't doing this. And to be honest, when I finish this as a free-to-play account and then decide whether to keep playing the game and start spending on it, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to do, then obviously I will definitely be buying that pass. And one more thing I wanted to show you, which I forgot to mention. So I know for a lot of people, the hardest part of playing this type of game, I know it was for me when I first started, was the gear. Now what they've got here is they've got a gear forge. So now if you decide, right, I really want the vigor set, which can only be crafted, you can't pick it up anywhere else, and I want a piece of vigor set. So rather than having to farm a dungeon that could give you one of 5 different sets, but then gives you, every time it gives you vigor, it gives you a glove or a boot, but what you really want is the helmet. So you can craft any set in the game so far that I've found. You can craft using this by getting materials from farming or refarming stages in the campaign mode or story mode. Or you can do some dungeons, the equipment dungeons to get these. Obviously, when you want to do the higher stuff, you have to do the higher campaign story farming. And then you can even make the keepsakes, the ones I told you before, where you pick what you want. So you want a belt and it needs to be a wolf champion, and I want him to be in the strife set. Yes, there is some RNG still to it, because obviously, if not, everybody would just have the best gear and there'd be no competition. It wouldn't be fun. If that was the game, obviously I wouldn't play it, and I know probably a lot of people I know wouldn't play it. So there is that bit of RNG there. And then sometimes you might find that you get a piece and it's like, oh, it's a 6-star or a 5-star. It's legendary. It's perfect for what I need in the wolf set, but the stats aren't right. It's got flat attack, flat defense, flat HP. Then you can go in to change the stats. So with changing stats, let's look at this speed one. No, because we like the stats on that one. So let's have a look at this one. So this one's a life set. Now, life set, you're thinking, I'm building a character in life set. I want him to have HP. I want him to have HP percent. I want him to have defense percent. I want him to have this, that, and the other. So if you don't get a stat that you like, you can change that stat by collecting these. Now, the only bad side to it is you can't lock a stat. So say, for example, on that piece, I really want to keep my hit accuracy and my defense, but I want to change my HP, or so on and so forth. So then you can just change your stat. So you literally just click that, and it changes that stat to attack percent then. But that's on a HP set, so I don't want attack percent or hit accuracy on a hit. Maybe hit accuracy, but not attack percent on. So what you do is, once again, just click it again. As long as you've got these and the goal to do it, and you change it again, and it's changed my crit. So you can change that as many times as you want, as long as you've got the gold and you've got the dust to do it, which I think is really good. It could get really expensive, but it is really good. So yeah, as I said, guys, that's it about it, where I'm at the moment. Obviously, I will keep posting content. on the game, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully it is something that I can keep playing, because I do really enjoy the game. I've been playing it hard in my free time, like I say, and I've not found any days yet where I've just thought, I don't want to play that. It's a grind. It's doing this over and over again. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I was so tired. Yeah, it's doing this over and over again. It's getting repetitive. I'm not progressing. You're always progressing a little bit every day, even if it's improving it one character from his relics and his equipment and his info, like advancing and awakening, skill level up. You're doing something all the time, and you feel your account getting stronger when you've had a team that you've got on full auto, but it takes you 6 minutes to clear, and half your team are nearly dead by the time you fluke it over the line. To then one day logging on and without even realizing what you've done, that team's just whacked that level boss down in 10, 15 seconds, and you're like, ooh, maybe I can progress now. And there's that much to immerse you in the game that it's not as if you're bored with, oh, I'm stuck at this part, so that's it now. I can't go any further. But like I say, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please do like and subscribe so that you can see more content as I bring it out over the next few weeks. And obviously, as a new content creator, I do really enjoy coming home for work and logging into my YouTube studio and see that I've got lots of views, or I've got a couple of, I've had a small views, but I've had a couple of likes or a comment or even a new subscriber. There's nothing better as a new content creator to come back and find a new subscriber on your channel. So, yeah. So, I hope everyone has a great time playing the game, and speak to you all soon. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.